Balban mercilessly suppressed the ambitious Turkish noble. So when he captured the whole empire of Delhi Sultanate at his hand, he finally suppressed the Turkish noble. The governor of the Bengal, Tughril Khan, revolted against the Sultan and began to rule independently. So one of the governor of Bengal, known as Tughril Khan, he revolted against the Balban and he finally began to rule independently in Bengal. Balban, an old man of 70, personally marched against him. So as Balban came to know about the Tughril Khan, he finally personally marched against him. Tughril, his entire family and all his supporters were killed. So finally Balban revolted against the Tughril Khan and he killed his entire family, and finally Tughril Khan was killed. Balban never left his capital to conquer new territories, although he had a well-equipped army. Though he had a very well-planned and well-equipped army, he never left his capital in order to conquer the other territories or other parts of India. He was sure that Mongols could take advantage of his absence and invade his kingdom. So one of the reasons why he never left his capital, that means Delhi, because he thought that if he will leave his capital in order to go and capture the other parts of the India, the Mongols will attack his empire and finally his kingdom will be under the Mongols. He adopted several measures to strengthen his defense against a Mongol invasion. So there was a certain insecurity in the Balban's mind that one day or the other Mongol will invade India. So in order to strengthen his or you can say in order to protect his empire from the Mongol invasion, he had strengthened his defense. That means he appointed his own son as governors of frontier provinces. So he appointed his own son as the governor of the different places. New forts were built and old ones were repaired. So new forts were built and the old forts which were damaged, they were again repaired. The army was also kept in a state of readiness, and the whole army was always kept in a state that they should be ready in any situation, because Mongol can attack their kingdom anytime. So they should be ready in every possible way. Balban died in 1286 CE. His successors were weak and incompetent. So Balban died in the year 1286 CE, and his successors were very weak and they were not capable to run the administration as brave and as intelligently as Balban. 4 years later, the Mamluk dynasty came to an end. So after the death of Balban, 4 years later, the Mamluk dynasty came to an end. The Delhi Sultanate passed in the hands of the Khilji dynasty. So after the death of the Balban, the Delhi Sultanate was transferred in the hands of the Khilji dynasty.